What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This video is one I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I'm probably going to make a full video on this over on the main channel. I haven't seen this, but this is kind of one of the topics I want to talk about. But this is the Memphis Grizzlies bench Ja Morant. This is Player's Choice. Go follow, go like, go subscribe. We'll see what they talk about and see if there's any points where I can jump in and say my thoughts, but I want to kind of get other people's thoughts on it too.
If you're the Memphis Grizzlies, is it time to just bench Ja Morant? He had 16 points, 14 shot attempts. I think he went 4 of 14. He had 8 turnovers. At this point, all you're doing is hurting our team. And if you want to be moved, you're hurting your trade value as well. So at this point, we need to sit you down because you clearly don't want to be here no more. Or to Mars's point, because I was talking to Mars about this yesterday, Mars thinks he might just be this bad now. I'm not of that belief. I don't think many others up here are of that belief. But Ja Morant, it's time to bench.
Yes. One, he doesn't have the hops that he used to have. That's number one. That jump shot is in Hawaii. I'm watching the Knicks actively concede open shots to him. Actively. They're just letting him shoot. And that's not only the scouting report. That's him not being able to shoot. Like we don't think that you can shoot. So if you're gonna get buckets, you got to knock down shots. And on top of that, he looks disinterested when he shoots. Like, I guess I'm open, so I'll shoot here, which is throwing a monkey wrench in everything they're trying to do offensively. I'm watching this group play off of him, and they don't seem to be interested at all either. Real talk, when you brought that up, my first thought was, yes, we need to go into our rotation, and we need to put this dude on the bench.
Hey, real talk. You think Memphis will take DeMar and Dennis for Ja?
Okay, so they're talking about trades real quick. Just on those points, he's exactly right. I thought he was going to bring up a couple more points, but last week, everyone, especially Memphis Grizzlies fans, they think the coach is the problem, Thomas Isolo. As you know, I'm a huge fan of him. But the last 4 years or so, his teams that he's coached, so Paris, and when he was in. Anyways, I'm losing track. Okay, I watch too much basketball, but his teams have historically been like the best performing offenses in the whole world. So when you take them like by possession and efficiency rating, shot selection, things like that, it's been like the best offenses in the world. That's why Memphis has brought him in. He obviously knows what he's talking about, but what it requires to play in his system is effort. And they don't play the NBA style game of leave your star out there for 40 minutes, let them be lazy on defense, and then they put the ball in their hand on offense and just like play off of them. It's more so we get maximum effort from everyone. The rotation, like your starter you want to play full speed, we're going to sub them off. You're going to get back out there, we're going to sub you off. You have to play full speed rather than conserving energy and building up your stats, basically. So as a team, your team efficiency rating goes through the roof because everyone's playing so much harder, including the star player. The problem with this in the NBA is star players are so used to just having the ball in their hands, being able to take bad shots enough to where they get themselves in a rhythm, and then they end up scoring a lot of points. What Isolo's offense typically is 60% twos. He's looking for 60% 2-point shots and 40% 3-point shots. So lots of actions, getting 2 feet in the key, kicking it out, playing off of rotations, playing off of the dominoes, right? Playing off of closeouts, generating a bunch of those so that you get 60% 2-point shots, 40% 3-point shots. The thing is, Ja wants to have the ball and he wants to go to work and just make crazy layups, crazy shots. But Isolo's generating high percentage shots. Now, Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson, like some of those guys aren't used to just taking open shots when they're there. So now Ja is being asked to shoot wide open 2s and he can't do it. Wide open 3s and he can't do it. So the easiest thing to do is blame the coach. So anyways, those are some points that I wanted to make that I was hoping they'd address. He kind of did just a little bit. And we'll see what else they go into. I'm not really interested in like the trade stuff, but this is why I think Ja Morant is by far the problem, not the coach.
Schroeder? Yes, Dennis Schroeder. Yes. Hall of Fame Dennis Schroeder. Yes, him, that guy.
I don't know if they're going to take DeMar and Dennis Schroeder. I actually have another team for Dennis to go to.
Dennis Schroeder hoops though, man. Dennis Schroeder hoops. And like He might, well, yeah, that's true too. He might not give you. He might not be the guy that's gonna be the face of the league.
Honestly, Dennis Schroeder would be great in this offensive system
Or face of the team, but he definitely gonna get in there and play some defense, if anything. Like, and he's gonna be another effort guy. And right now, I think the Grizzlies need that because they leader or quote unquote leader on the team ain't giving no effort, and he barely want to be there. So to me, if I'm front office of Memphis Grizzlies, I'm turning all my direction toward Jaren Jackson. I'm looking at Jaren Jackson. I'm like, look, bro, it's I know. Look, it could be. I see your face there, but I'm just saying. I'm turning my direction toward him, and I'm like, look, bro, it's on your shoulders now. So
I'm trying to remember, and I'm sure you guys have heard me say this. I'm trying to remember the last time I seen a star, more disinterested in being somewhere than what's going on with.
The last time I saw this, Kobe Bryant with the Lakers, whenever they had that terrible team. The difference was Kobe was so mad that he's like, screw it. I'm just going to score 45 points a game. He went on that historical run of 40-point games, consecutive 40-point games. It was insane. The difference is, Ja Morant, you can be mad. You can be angry. You can say it's my way or the highway, but you got to go out. You can't have 8 turnovers. You can't shoot 14 times and have 14 points. Like, go score 40. If you go on a consecutive streak of scoring 40, I'm sure the organization will do whatever they got to do to keep you, make you happy, and build around you. But, like, can't just be mad and then also not be good.
Ja right now.
Jimmy Butler.
That's what I was thinking, Ma. I was thinking either Vincent Toronto or when James Harden.
Vince Toronto.
Put the fat suit on.
Hello,
Jimmy
Zach?
Butler.
Zach?
Jimmy
is
as
that
well.
you?
Jimmy Butler.
Is that you, Zach? Look,
Hey,
hey, Zach, I got a Hall of Famer for you. I got a Hall of Famer for you. Dennis Schroeder, he's a Hall of Famer, first ballot. Let me get
Ja's in the middle of a $197 million deal.
Yeah. Oh my God, David, you killing me with this money, yo. God.
DeMar.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Man, it's a lot of people talking.
Killing me with this money, yo.
It's hard to keep track.
Because we have to talk about it. Like, it's not like it's something that you bringing up where, like, why are we doing this? This is the part of basketball that needs to be discussed. This ain't 2K where we just throwing players around.
Mm-hmm.
But Chill, if you remember, Chill, he's supposed to be making more. If it wasn't for that little situation, he would have got that what was that Supermax he could have got because what happened? Remember he missed that. They was about to be on the hook for a lot more than that.
Put on the All NBA team.
Oh, because he missed the team. Yeah, All-Star, All-NBA, whatever.
Give it a couple more. Y'all gonna start rapping. He about to drop an album. He gonna retire from basketball. He gonna be like, look, check out my album. I got Young Boy on here. I got Roddy Ricch on here. I got Drake on one of these songs. Just give it a couple more months. He about to drop an album.
You guys hate him, man. Which one Ja figures it out and you guys
Facts. It needs a different situation.
Hey, I'm with that, man. Ja start rapping.
Hope I'm wrong.
Why not?
He needs a different
Real talk.
situation.
Did this dude not just tell you yesterday he don't think Ja that good anymore? He not just tell you that yesterday?
That's actually
He did
not
tell
what I
me.
said.
He did
That's
just-
not what I said.
What did you say exactly,
yes,
Mark?
yeah.
That's
He's
not what I
he's
said.
he been a lot to you,
Exactly,
Tim.
Mark.
He been a lot to you. Go ahead.
All right, so this is a lot. Like I said, a lot of talking. Hard to keep up with, but I do think this is a, like I said, I'm going to make a video on this. It's going to be a little bit bigger topic than this, but just that overall, like, the fact that we're bringing over European coaches, like best coaches in the world, and then a player not being able to play. Who was that? Somebody made a post on Twitter the other day that basically said you can't coach the European style over here in the NBA, and I think that's a problem. Why not? It's just efficient. It's just good basketball. It's team basketball. It's team concepts. It's efficiency. It's effort. But to say like you can't do that in the NBA, I think is a uniquely NBA problem. Sorry. It works in college, works in high school, works in FIBA, it works in every level, but not the NBA. And it's only because of the money and the star power. But look at Oklahoma City Thunder. They play a very similar European style, and they're playing this up-tempo, fast-paced style that Thomas Isolo is trying to bring in. They got a lot of their concepts from Thomas Isolo. Same thing for the Indiana Pacers. Pace and using your roster, using your entire team. That's the way that the NBA is trending. We are just so used to, as fans, watching one player dominate the ball and like James Harden, have the ball in your hands for 20 seconds out of 24 seconds of the shot clock and then make a play. We're so used to seeing that we think that's what good basketball is. But that's why a lot of those players have never had postseason success, because when it comes to game planning, when it comes to energy and effort, you can't keep that up. That's not winning basketball. So I think the NBA is having a problem right now that's actually getting fixed. It's actually smoothing itself out. We haven't cared about winning for so long. Like, look at all the players that get these max contract deals that don't really generate to wins. They generate to enough wins during the regular season and the statistical wins, but not wins when it comes playoff time. But those are still the most valuable players. Those are still the players at the top that make the most money. We're getting to a point now, though, where you can't just have 2 or 3 high-paid players and that builds your roster and that wins you games. Again, you're starting to see Portland Trailblazers, starting to see OKC, Indiana, not Indiana this year, but all these teams that are slowly building more towards full rosters, young players that can play at a high level for short stretches, and we just sub them. Everyone gets on the court and we go, and that's our style that we play for 82 games, and then in the playoffs we can continue that same style. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm glad that I hate that it has to happen to someone, but Ja is kind of the face of this trend, this change in the guard of how the NBA is structured, and I don't mind it. Looking at Paul George, Joel Embiid, like, look at the success the Sixers are having without those two. It's Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre. Like, it's all these other guys that are getting it done, and the style that they play, the pace they play with is really good. You can't do that with older, injury-prone superstars, right? The changing of the guard is happening. I think it's a good thing. So let me know what you guys think. I love having these discussions, and we can do a little bit more of this now on this channel since I've split up the channel. So Coach Mitty the Third, right? Please subscribe. We got to build our subscriber base over here and get our videos into the algorithm. But we'll talk more NBA, EuroLeague, FIBA, college, more of that sort of basketball over here. And the one-on-one scene stuff will stay over on the second channel. So love you guys. Take care. See you next one.